That's simply barbaric. That's wizard's chess. Fortunately, it's not the magical kind. We are playing normal chess today, one of the most widely played games on Earth, and I'll be honest, I know this game. I was in a chess club because I'm a nerd. I'm an absolute nerd. I was one of those that was in a chess club. So, yeah, I kind of know how to play this game. I might be able to beat the hard mode CPU, but I'm not good enough to beat the amazing or insane, impossible ones, but I'm confident. Go on, I've got a little bit of confidence right here. So, let's see what we can't do. Hop. The horsey goes hop. I know that much. Hello.
Chess is a game where each player is trying to take the other's king.
Yes.
You get to say checkmate when that happens, right?
Yes. Now,
Totally.
I'm intrigued to
So
see
each
if
type of piece
some of the
moves
deeper
differently,
rules of
and
chess are
only the
involved in
knight
this, like
can jump over
castling and
other
en
pieces.
passant. I'm going to guess castling is involved, but en passant is like a really obscure rule. So I'm actually quite excited to see how Nintendo has adapted chess for my Nintendo Switch. Knight does a bounce.
I
They have
love
horses.
the way saying that feels. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Satisfying. Yeah. You sacrificed
Any
your
other
queen for a
pieces you
pawn, really?
capture are out of play.
Oh, so it's not like shogi. I'll have to remember that.
Okay, I haven't played shogi. So they've mentioned shogi, so it must be similar to chess.
Pawns
think
that make
shogi's
it
coming
all
up,
the way
but-
to the other side
But we
get a
focus
promotion.
on chess.
A pawn can become a queen.
Yes. They were a princess and now they're a beautiful queen. Glorious.
That'll make it easier to get a you-know-what.
Checkmate. Hello.
Uh-oh.
It's time. I get to say the thing.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Are you gonna heck it?
Ahem.
Oh no, that is checkmate.
Checkmate.
Yes. White win.
I wish I ever got to say it.
Aww. Do. Thing is, my problem is when I think I've got a checkmate, and then I do a panic. Oh, bloody hell, there's moving pawns. Oh, there's actually a whole learning tutorial. Nice. How to play. Object of the game. Players take turns moving pieces. Whoever checkmates their opponent's king wins. 6 pieces. Each type of piece moves in a particular way. Capturing pieces. If you move into a space with one of your opponent's pieces, you capture it. Target, king. Moving a piece into a space that threatens your opponent's king puts it in check. When in check, you must use your turn to either move your king or move another piece to disrupt a check. Checkmate. If your opponent's king has no way to escape being in check, you win the match. Insufficient material. When there are only a few pieces remaining and neither side can checkmate, the game is a draw due to insufficient material. Promotion. When a pawn reaches the other side of the board, it can become whatever piece you like. Castling is a special move. Yes, this is one of those specialised moves that I did mention during the intro that lets you move both the king and rook at once. You can only do this when neither piece has moved and the king is not in check. So you can do it once in the entire game. En passant, it does involve it! Yes, this is just my favourite obscure type of chess move. En passant is when an opponent's pawn moves 2 squares and your pawn is lined up next to theirs. Advance diagonally and you can take it. So yeah, it's a really weird move. Really, really weird move. Which is why people are normally caught off guard by it. Stalemate. If your king is not in check but you have no legal moves available, the match is a draw. Threefold repetition, same as checkers. If the board state is the same 3 times, the game ends in a draw. 50 move rule. If no pawn has been moved and no piece has been captured in 50 moves, the game is a draw. I was not aware of that one. Resigning. If it's clear that you've lost the match, you can resign instead of drawing things out. Threat map. The threat map shows you which spaces are dangerous to move to. Spaces where your piece will be threatened are highlighted red or blue depending on which side you are playing. The king can move vertically, horizontally or diagonally 1 space. You lose if this piece is taken, so just move 1 in a sort of like a round space. Queen is the most powerful and can move vertically, horizontally or diagonally as many spaces as it likes. Rooks can move vertically or horizontally as many spaces as they like, but they cannot move diagonally. Bishops can only move diagonally as many spaces as they like, but they cannot move vertically or horizontally. Knights are special. They can move 2 spaces horizontally or vertically and then 1 space in a perpendicular direction. They can also jump over other pieces, a trait that is not shared by any other piece. Pawns can move 1 space ahead but cannot capture pieces in front of them. Instead, they capture by moving 1 space diagonally ahead of them. The first time they move, they can go 2 spaces forward. This is supposed to be a look at how the martial prowess of soldiers, when they're all sort of like hyped up and ready, they can do a quick little charge at the start of combat. So that's supposed to be representative of that. Pawns out. Move your pawns first to open a path for your stronger pieces to come out. the unexpected knight. Because of a knight's unorthodox movement, you can sometimes surprise an opponent who thinks their pieces are safe. Basically, if you don't think you can move a knight, the easiest way to know if you cannot is it moves in an L shape. It's that easy. The queen-knight combo, if you get the queen and knight into this position, you can checkmate, so you just want to get them in a little diagonal right there. I'm not going to do the learn the game thing. I'm just going to jump in and sort of like describe how I play the game. But yeah, if you don't know how to play, learning the game is a pretty good way to actually get in. So yeah, I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to jump in because I know how to play. Well, I say I know how to play, and then I'll probably get wrecked by the normal CPU. But so yeah, I know how to do that, but I'm not going to turn it off. I'm not going to turn off the threat map for those of you who are watching at home. Anyway, I'm going to get my horsey out. Bam. Because the way I like to do this is, yeah, if I do that, I can move that up there. There you go. I don't know why you're getting your queen out so fast, but sure. If I go there, that's fine. My queen might come out, but no. I can't get my queen out there. Okay, I'm going to get you there too. Oh, heck. Oh, no. Oh, but then, yeah, why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's just confusing. Why would you do that? What? I'm so bamboozled right now. What? Why would they do that? Okay, that cannot be taken. That's fine. Sorry, that just completely threw me off. Why the hell would you ever do that? Give up your queen for a pawn. It is the normal CPU, but still, what the bloody heck? Oh. No. Heck. I thought that was the en passant thing, but no. If you move one more forward, though, en passant, it's going to be fun. Okay. I can move you up there. That would not put you in check. However, if I can get that piece out, I can put you in check, which is fun. So, I do that. Hello! Okay, I need to move you back now, otherwise you're going to be taken. Can I move you anywhere without you getting taken? No! Oh, yes! There we go. That's fine, but, you know, it's a pawn. It's fine. You sacrifice pawns. It's the done thing. Yep. You too. They're giving up their big, powerful pieces right now, so why would you not take those moves? I've still got both my bishops doing the thing. Okay. I don't know what these little circles mean. Does that mean they can be taken? I honestly don't know. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the threat map. So, that's the threat map right now. That doesn't really mean much to me, but yes. Anyway, okay. I might be able to get something going on here. If I move this up here. Okay, that's fine. So I'm now going to move here. Well, heck, that's fine. I managed to take some pieces. Yeah, see, I'm not infallible. I'm not infallible when it comes to chess. That will get taken. That will not get taken. That's fine. I can now take you. Yeah, you castle. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. Okay. What can I now do? I can get you in check immediately. So that will be a check.
Check.
There we go. You block that. I now want to try and defend that piece to the best of my ability. So I don't want to take that right now. If I can get my rook in the fray, but that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, I've actually got to think about this right now. So I can move you. I'm going to move you here. Okay, why would you do that? What is that going to achieve? That achieves nothing, and you can't take my piece because you don't have any bishops. So why are you playing that? That's confusing. That's fine. If he takes this, I've got my bishop to back me up there. Instead, what I want to do is down there, don't I? Which would force. Okay, so what I'm going to do here. Him. Okay, I can move here.
Check.
Yeah, that's check. But that means nothing. That means nothing when I can take out your rook. So why would you do that? Bamboozled. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're just completely just cleaning up right now. Okay. Okay, this is time to get my my rook out. So what I want to do here is move that along there.
Check.
I'm fully aware that is a check. However, what I am going to do here is this. So what I want to do here is simply just move you out of the way.
Check.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Although that was the wrong move, but thank you very much. Okay. His king is vulnerable, but in a few very simple moves, there we go, we will have this under control. So, and he shall be in checkmate. Bam!
Checkmate.
That's how you do. Because the queen prevents him moving, well, the queen would capture, and the rook prevents him moving, so let's review that. Oh, so you can actually... Oh, sweet. You can actually, watch it in fast forward. Whee! I like that. That's cute. Analysis. I like the fact that it gives you analysis. So yeah, basically, let's see. Here, I should actually move my rook to the left, because then that would have meant that I could have then gotten checkmate, like... what, 7 moves earlier, 6 moves earlier, because then I had to mess around moving with that rook like
Checkmate.
that. So yeah, I could have gotten a checkmate a little bit earlier there. Always a game somewhere. The number of people worldwide who play chess is estimated at over 800 million. So we have defeated the normal CPU. Let's get in with another game, damn it. Boop. I love chess. It's such a good game, but you've seen I'm not infallible, which is why I enjoy it, because it still offers a challenge, but I know how to play and I know some strategy. Anyway, I'm now going to move that piece. Why would you do that? I'm bamboozled when I can go check and then you panic.
Check.
Like that. There we go. Okay, I'm now going to move this piece back down here. Like, why would you do that? Okay, so I've got my queen there. That's fine. I'm now going to move... Yeah, I'm going to move this out. Because rooks are really the only... knights are the only piece that really threaten queens sufficiently. So that's good to have them out. So I want to be making like a little box. What are you doing?
Check.
That is check. That, I'm not gonna lie, that is check. However, if I go like this,
Check.
yeah, I lose a knight, but I don't lose my queen. He loses his queen, which means that happens. I can then castle, like so. So now I've got my king in a defensive position down in the bottom right-hand corner. So now what I want to be doing is I can easily take this pawn. Nothing can take it. You've got the rook there. Neither rook can take it. The bishops are not in the right place, so I can take that. There we go. Now, again, I'll be losing a pawn, but I'll be taking a rook. That, in my opinion, is a good sacrifice. There we go. This does leave the king up there open to be bamboozled. So what I can do is start moving some bits and pieces around. That won't put the king in threat. I can't move that piece there. That piece won't do anything. Another thing, you don't want your knights on the sides, because it limits their movement. You want your knights in the middle, because it gives them all 4 areas of movement. So I can move my knight right now here, 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 which would not be a good idea, or here. Whereas if it's on the side, I'd only be able to move it here or here, for example. So that's why you want to make sure that your knights are not on the side. A good way to remember that is knights on the rim are dim. That's how I always remembered. I can put them in check right now, but that's not going to help me at all. I'd have to have something to back them up right there. Can you tell I'm rambling to try and save face a little, because I'm having to think quite hard. There we go. So now you'll move... you can't take that piece because it's currently being blocked by one of yours, so haha. Okay. What's that going to do? I can't move that now. Oh, he took a knight, didn't he? I was like, why do I not have a knight, derpy derp? It's because he's got it, that's why. Okay, I could put that in check. He would have to move his king out the way, or... Yeah.
Check.
Or move a knight in the way. No, he decides to move his king in that case, which is, well, makes a lot of sense. Okay. If I go here, I can... Ah, there we go. That's a good move. There we go. Okay, we've now got you as a concern. I could potentially move... If I move my queen up here... Okay, let's think about this. If I move my queen here, no bishops can take it, no rooks can take it, and no pawns can take it. That's a good move. Okay, that's fine. I will now... again, nothing can take my queen. That's fine. We take their bishop. Okay. Now, what do I want to do here? I could sacrifice... What I can do is I can sacrifice my knight, but to what avail? Or do I have to sacrifice my knight? Let's see what moves I can make. I can't move anywhere without losing a piece, to be honest. Because if I move here, the knight's taken. If I move here, the knight's taken because of the pawn. Similar situation there, similar situation there. So I might as well take their knight,
Check.
put them in check, and then force them to have to take that, which makes sense to me. I can now start moving my queen to start mopping them up. So what I'm going to do here is... Oh, yeah, I'm going to start mopping up their pawns.
Check.
And that puts them in check too, so they have to move. There we go. And again, I can put them in check again, so I'm not going to lose any pieces.
Check.
There we go. So that's them currently right there. I've now got... I've got to get this out, but that piece is currently blocking me off. They don't have... Yeah, I took one of their bishops, didn't I? Yeah, I took one of their bishops so I can move here. There we go, that puts them in that position. So now what I can do is go here. Okay, what does that put at risk? That doesn't put anything at risk, and I can move that piece down. That would then mean danger for me, but do I have a... I do have bishop there. Okay, I've got to think again. So what I'm going to do is, again, just keep cleaning up some pieces right now. That gets you out. Okay. So if I go there, that will make sure I can take that piece. Okay, think. So if my rook takes this piece, it gets taken, basically. But what I can then do is the queen will then take it, which will then put the king in a very dangerous position. I still have another rook down at the bottom, and I can free up my king. They won't have it. Oh, they will still have a rook there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that... They'll get taken, but then I will immediately take it with my queen. Okay. This now means that their king is somewhat under threat. Because what I can do now is do this. Okay, that happened. Is this checkmate? I think this is checkmate. If I move here, is that checkmate? So, if I move there, the rook cannot take anything. The bishop cannot take anything. I think that's checkmate.
Checkmate.
Yeah, that's checkmate. Hey! There you go. That's just my brain process. Just my brain process. And I'm aware that was more of a constant stream of sort of like consciousness than some of the other 51 games. I've lost track of how many bloody games are in this thing. 51 worldwide games! Yes, I know that's been a bit more of a stream of consciousness than the other 51 world games, but that's how I play chess in my mind. It's just a stream of consciousness as to, oh, does this work here? There. So, chess. I adore it. King of the castle. The castling maneuver gets its name from the rook's resemblance to a castle tower. You've defeated the hard CPU, and that's chess. That is chess. I adore chess. It's a brilliant game, and it's an absolute classic. And you get to say the most beautiful words you can ever say in any game. Checkmate.